Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're diving headfirst into something we've all wrestled with at some point, the wild world of modern romance. We're breaking down a fantastic guide that focuses on 8 essential steps to genuine connection. So whether you are actively out there navigating the dating scene or you're just fascinated by human psychology, this journey is going to clear up so much for us.
You know the feeling, right? Trouble in the dating world? Don't you just wish you could snap your fingers and find your perfect someone without all those messy complications? Well, yeah, good luck with that. Look, I'm totally kidding. But let's be real for a second. The dating scene can be incredibly frustrating. It's a shared struggle, and you are definitely not alone in feeling that way. Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap for today. We're going to cover 1. The dating world struggles. 2. Staying true to you. 3. Navigating the first date. 4. Keeping an open mind. And 5. Building a strong foundation.
All right, kicking things off with Section 1, the dating world struggles.
It is so ridiculously easy to feel completely burned out and overwhelmed when you are out there actively trying to find a match. The dating scene is frustrating, but here's the really reassuring part. You just need the right advice to get the ball rolling again. You absolutely do not need to completely overhaul your personality. Just a few highly targeted mindset shifts can literally drop your dating anxiety overnight.
Moving right along to Section 2, staying true to you.
This is entirely about your pre-date mindset. Before you even sit down at the table across from someone, you have to get your head right. The advice here is super practical. First, focus on who you are right now. Second, leave those past mistakes and, yes, your exes, behind initially. The time will definitely come to share your past, but early on, they are just getting to know your current self. And finally, and this is crucial, don't pretend to be someone you're not.
Now, what's really interesting here is how easy it is to fall into the trap of faking it. Imagine your authentic self as someone who just loves wearing cozy knitted sweaters. But you show up in a leather jacket because you think your date wants an altered persona, a bad boy or a cool girl. The real danger with doing that? You are only going to attract someone who's compatible with a person who doesn't actually exist.
My absolute favorite, kind of hilarious example of this from the source material is this. Stick to your actual prescription glasses instead of wearing fake aviators just because you think they look cooler. It's funny, sure, but it highlights a really profound truth. Authenticity is literally the only way you are ever going to attract a genuinely compatible partner.
Which brings us to Section 3, navigating the first date. Now we're looking at the real-time interaction. Think about the actual pace of your date. Minute 15, that's for natural chatter and just taking it easy. By minute 45, you should be asking them questions about how they feel. And by minute 120, the goal is finding a mutual connection without monologuing. But hey, hold it right there for a second. If you really like someone, you might be so tempted to just reveal everything all at once. Don't do it. Real intimacy needs room to breathe and pace out naturally over time.
So how do we actually keep that conversation balanced? Well, it comes down to 3 pretty easy steps. Step 1, share your dreams and goals, but keep it brief. Step 2, ask your date how they feel. Step 3, actually give them time to ask you questions too. Because think about it, if you spend the whole 2 hours just talking about yourself, you are never going to gauge true compatibility.
Next up, Section 4, keeping an open mind. This fundamentally shifts our focus to the expectations we silently project onto our dates. We so often fall for what's called the type myth. It's this completely false belief that we have one perfect, unchanging set of criteria for a partner. But because our preferences constantly change as we grow as people, we don't actually have just one strict type. And believing you do, that's exactly what causes you to miss out on some truly deep connections. Breaking this myth in the real world means realizing a few things. First off, they do not have to love Star Wars just because you do. You can absolutely share different interests and still have a blast together. Importantly, they might not fit your initial physical ideal at all. Shared niche interests, or say needing someone to be a specific height, are absolutely not prerequisites for connecting on a much deeper level.
Finally, let's wrap things up with Section 5, building a strong foundation.
What actually sustains a long-term healthy relationship once you get past all those early dates? It's the ultimate combo pack, communication plus respect. You have to be able to trust each other's intentions, and you simply cannot do that without respect. If your date is being disrespectful, or honestly, if you just feel uneasy, you must honestly express it. That is how you build real trust.
But you also have to stop and evaluate your own reasons. Are you feeling pressured by your friends or your colleagues? Is this relationship just expected by your family? Or, and this is the big one, are you truly happy around them? You have to take a pause and ensure you are with this person because it brings you genuine joy, not just to appease external pressures.
It really all boils down to this fantastic insight from the source. Healthy couples whose relationships last, their secret is communication and respect for each other. True connection strips away all that outside noise. It is not about the leather jacket, and it's not about having the exact same hobbies. It focuses entirely on mutual respect and total honesty.
And just like that, we've reached the end of our structured journey today. So I have to ask you, which piece of advice will you take to heart? Think about what made you fall head over